Hello, in this video we are going to learn how to install Bootstrap in Ruby on Rails 6. Now it's quite different from the way it is installed in Ruby on Rails 5 because here we have our JavaScripts not in our assets but in our app directly. Here we have channels and packs, and in packs we have our usual application.js file. As well, if we go to the Twitter Bootstrap Ruby gem, then we will not see the details of how to install it in Ruby on Rails 6. So let's try to make it work. Now, before we install the gem, we will make some kind of basic views. So I've just generated a new Ruby on Rails app, and we see that the Webpacker was installed, and we're going to try to run it. So we run Rails server, and we'll see if the application is running. Okay, now I need to go to the application directory and run Rails server. It's running for the first time. Okay, there is no database. I run rake db migrate. Actually, first rake db create, and then db migrate. Now, I don't have any migrations in the database yet. It's just creating a new database. Okay, now we run Rails server. So I'm using Ruby version 2.7.1, and I'm using Rails version 6.0.2. Okay, we've created a blank application. Now, before installing Bootstrap, we will actually create a first view. So we will run Rails generate controller, home index. So we're generating a controller named home, and there will be one page called index. Okay, and we're going to create a root. So we're going to our config. Here we're going to roots, and we're going to create a root home index. Now we run our server, and we expect to redirect not to this default Rails page, but to our home index page. So it is compiling. And here it is. We are on our home index page. Now we're going to install Bootstrap. So for this, we're taking the Bootstrap gem, going to our gem file, going to the bottom, and here we're going to add the gem. As well, we will need another gem jQuery Rails. Okay, now we run bundle. Okay, next we need to go to our assets, style sheets, and rename application as CSS to application as CSS, like this. And we remove all the content from inside. And here is actually a tip that I've created for installing Bootstrap. So I'm going to import Bootstrap in this file, like this. And to actually install the JavaScript packages, so to make jQuery Rails work and to make Popper work, we will need to run this command. So we will run yarn add Bootstrap, jQuery, and Popper. And this will add the Bootstrap, jQuery, and Popper JavaScript packages to our application. Now, once again, we can see all the JavaScript packages that our application is using in this package.json file. And these are the ones that were installed by default, and Rails 6 is using all of them by default. Now we are going to run this command, add Bootstrap, jQuery, and Popper, and yarn is going to add these three packages to our application. So we go back to this package.json file, and we see that Bootstrap, jQuery, and Popper were added to this file. Okay, now we need to actually make them work with the application.js. So in application.js, we add import Bootstrap. We're going to packs, and here we're going to import Bootstrap. And as well, we need to edit our environment.js so that it also works with jQuery. So we are going to our config, environments, or actually, where was it? Config webpack environments. And here, instead of these lines, we're going to have this code. So we are basically adding jQuery plugin and Popper.js plugin to our application. Now we're going to run our server, and I'm going to open it in a new window to see if there are any differences. So I run the page, and it is compiling, so it will need some time. You see, the application is compiling, so it's adding all the CSS and the JavaScript packages that we've just installed. And here it is. Now let's compare this page and this page. Clearly the styling is different. It's different because we've actually installed Bootstrap. And now we can add any Bootstrap classes that we would like. For example, we will go to our views, home, and we can add, for example, a Jumbotron. So let's go to the Bootstrap documentation, get Bootstrap. Let's go to the documentation and find Jumbotron. We'll copy it and add it to our application and see if it works. And here we go. We can easily add Bootstrap classes to our Ruby on Rails 6 application. That's how you install Bootstrap on Ruby on Rails 6. Really easy. The thing that you have to remember is that you have to add your JavaScripts using yarn. So thank you.